Oh yeah, like a hot knife through butter. Hey guys, welcome back to Empyrion. I'm Artillery J, and I am just cutting a nice little tunnel right through a mountain. I dug all of this out, now I'm just kind of smoothing it, making it a little bit easier to walk, hopefully. So basically I decided I wanted to put my base in the center of a mountain. So that's what I did. And it is pretty awesome. I tunneled all the way through the mountain that separates the magnesium deposit from the supply station. So I'll just go ahead and do a little bit more there. Alright, let's check this out real quick. Let's go ahead and go to the supply station. So I started doing this because I was tired of going over this mountain, and I was like, oh, it won't take long to cut through this thing. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. So, alright, from the supply station, basically I can just come up this hill right here, and actually I need to mark this a little bit better by bringing this down. So I can actually see it. Just like this. Yes, indeed. Alright. Right, like that. Alright. Beautiful. Okay, so I can come from my supply depot, which I use for bulk storage of stuff, as you saw last episode. So I can come from there and just jump into this tunnel and start shooting across, and you can see that the magnesium deposit is 200 and some odd meters away. So if I just shoot through this bad boy, eventually I'm going to come to my generator, my fuel station, and my large constructor. Underneath of here is a green block, and that is the base starter for your base. It's a starter block. On top of my constructor is a giant tower of steel blocks, and it goes all the way up there. Now let's take a look up here and see what this could possibly be. I've got an ammo box right here, and if I can stop sliding down the hill here and actually be able to target it, there we go. You can see that it does in fact have ammo in it, and you just saw it in action. I got a turret up here, and the turret is awesome for base defense because it just takes these bad boys down. They don't stand a chance. Like that guy didn't even get close. And eventually what I want to do is kind of like put them sporadically over the mountain here, just to kind of keep all the enemies at bay, and I don't got to worry about being attacked at all. But that's going to take a while because I got to like dig out a trench going across, and then I got to place blocks going across to because they all have to be attached basically. So I have to take steel blocks or wood blocks or whatever type of blocks, and I have to link it to the current sentry gun that's up there, the current turret that's up here. That one right there, in order to have them link up and actually work. So for now, this guy's right here by himself, but he's holding down the fort. I am perfectly happy with this guy. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is head over here and let's take a look at Actually, I gotta go clear out my inventory. So I need to go to the large constructor first before I do anything else. And boom. Alright, so I've got, I guess I got 29 wooden blocks. And I've got 10 of these combat blocks. So I could put those in. I've also got walkways. So all of those potentially could be used for adding on for my sentry guns. My turrets. Crushed stone. I got a lot of crushed stone right now. I've actually got more down here. There's a whole stack there. Ridiculous amount of stone. I'm probably going to get to the point where I'm just throwing the stuff away because I don't have room for it. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so what I want to do now is yeah, okay, I need to go over to my small constructor and I need to start transferring stuff from over there to over here. That way it's all consolidated in the same area and I can take this. I'm going to leave this small constructor over here so that as I'm mining I can be breaking stuff down. So let's go ahead and just grab these few items that are in here out. Probably gonna have to make 2 trips. Dang it. Yeah, I will. Crap. Alright, well, is what it is. Let me go ahead and finish doing this and I will see you when I am done. Okay guys, it's actually been a couple days in real life since that last cut. I dug out quite a bit of this magnesium here, just to crap, my jetpack's off, just to make it so that I don't got to come back over here for a day or two. And I may have went a little bit overboard off camera at the base here. Let's take a look outside of the base first. And I decided that this is probably just going to be a temporary base, and I kind of sketched out on pen and paper like a layout for a base. But as you can see, I colored my turret here, and I just kind of added this, and then I realized that I didn't really need it. And actually, take my multi-tool out. There we go. I realized that I didn't actually need to connect these and keep them connected halfway through doing it. So basically, I was going to connect this up like that, but ended up not needing to. But I got a second turret right here. And then I got a third turret over here. So I've got 3 turrets, which is very nice. Additionally, drop down here. Over here at the supply station, I didn't realize it, but if you take your multi-tool, and I thought it only worked at my base, but if I take my multi-tool, I can actually break down this place, and all of these materials go into my inventory. Occasionally I'll get like an actual built item, like say I break down these stairs right there, I'll actually get the stairs, but typically it just breaks it down into the parts that you get for it, or that you use to make it. So basically I'm going to eventually get rid of all of this, except for maybe, well, no, I'll probably get rid of this too. Also, while I was over here, I realized how badly I actually am going to need water. So I set up 4 water generators, and I set my oxygen generator out here just to make more oxygen. Just that way I got a nice supply of it. And actually, I don't want to put this much power in here, because I'm not going to need that much water. I don't think anyway. So let me go ahead and pull out some of these fuel packs here. I think maybe the one that's in there plus one more should be plenty. As you can see, there's plenty of water in there already, and I already took a bunch out, so I'm wondering if there is a take all button, and I don't know what it is. Like no, that doesn't work. I was thinking maybe it was the same as it is for Minecraft, where you hold on the button and then double click on it, but I guess not. But that's okay. It's just gonna take a little bit longer to get all of these. But I want to hurry up and grab these so that I can show you what I did actually in the base. I know the anticipation's got to be killing you right now. And this is about as boring as it gets. That's why typically I cut footage like this out of my videos. The last 2 episodes, pretty much all of this, anytime I was in the crafting grid, I pretty much deleted that part of my footage. So, yeah. This one I had set up a little bit longer than the other ones, so it was a little bit, there was a little bit less fuel in it because of that. Because it's been running a little bit longer, so it's used more fuel naturally. So anyway, you might have noticed in my inventory that I've got a stack of magnesium ore, which is really cool. Hey, buddy, just running around hanging out. Cool. All right, so anyway, let's go ahead and shoot into the base here, and you'll see what I mean when I say that I may have went a little bit overboard. As you can see, it's starting to light up. I threw in these what are they called? Portable work light 2. I threw some of those in just to kind of light the area up so that I can see coming through this cave, because it's really dark in here. Now it might actually be too bright, but I went ahead and I started building in here and texturing stuff. Turn that light off and bring that down. There we go. I went ahead and started texturing stuff too. Like these blocks here are concrete blocks, these brick ones, and then these are steel blocks. Alright. And I added 2 cargo containers. A stupid plant because a cooking station, basic food processor, that's what it's called, and a fridge. Now I didn't realize it, but the fridge actually it doesn't slow down the what's that called? Perishable time. It doesn't slow that down. It actually stops it, according to another YouTuber that I was watching. And then I built this here. It's just a little garden. So let's go ahead and let's harvest something. Do I get the harvest crops achievement? Oh, there we go. Place a starter block. Well, what's that mean? I don't know what that means. Place a starter block. I'll have to look at it here in a second. Okay, but anyway, let's take these oranges. Wheat. Those don't expire, so they should be good. Okay, yeah, that should be good. Then let's take this and throw it in here. As you can see, I got quite a bit of purified water now. And I also got some nutrient solution because I was making what were they? These growing plots. That's what they're called, to make my garden. So anyway, and this is all concrete. All these walls and ceiling and stuff. So these are just different textures that I used a texturing gun to make. So if you just right click with it, it gives you the different textures that you can use. And then I've got the coloring tool too, right here. And then this one, Say I want my steel blocks to be red. I can just do that. So, anyway, and then I just made this little path here. I got these stairs, just to make it a little bit easier because I kept getting stuck as I was coming in and out. But yeah, I may have went a little bit overboard building the base, but actually let's make it the dark red, and let's apply it to the whole block. That way, if you do one part of the block, it'll paint the whole thing, not just that side. So let's paint all of this red. And I had actually painted it, and then I went through. I didn't like it. I basically did red, this color of red, and black, and I did it in a checker pattern. But like I said, I didn't really like it, and so I got rid of it. I just took everything back to its natural color. But I mean, that doesn't look too bad. And this is a wood floor in here, which I'm going to change out here shortly. Actually, you know, I probably won't, just because I'm not keeping this. Like I said, this is a temporary thing with this base. I'm not sure how to put these lights in. Wondering, are they like just for ships or placeable SV, HV? Oh, is that that's small vehicle and hover vehicle? Okay. Alright, so I made the wrong lights. That's why I couldn't place them. I was trying to place them earlier, and it wouldn't let me. So now I know why. That's more concrete blocks right there, and throw those lights in there. Throw these fuel packs in here. Oh yeah. Because I was breaking all that stuff down over at the little area over there. I got all kinds of steel plates in here now, which is nice, because I'm gonna need that eventually. I got crushed stone for days down here, almost a full row's worth of stacks. But my goals right now, before I do a whole lot, before I build my actual base, what I want to do is gather 1,000 iron, 1,000 magnesium, which I already did, 1,000 copper, 1,000 cobalt, 1,000 silicone, and 1,000 promethium, and then of course 1,000 crushed stone, which I more than have. And then I want to get another 1,000 iron and another 1,000 magnesium, because those are the two that it seems like I will be using the most from this planet. But I also need to start venturing out into space. So I've got my 1,000 magnesium here. Let me throw it there. I'm going to throw iron there, magnesium, and then I will have copper, cobalt, and then silicone, promethium, iron, and then say magnesium right there. Actually, magnesium right there, iron there, because I need crushed stone too. So I'll throw a stack of crushed stone there. I want a stack of each, just so that I've got stuff to take with me if I need to, just to get my actual base going. So I was watching this YouTuber. His name is Cage, and there's some numbers after it. I'll have to look it up. I might put a link in the description. But I watched a few of his episodes where he plays this game, and he was talking about using the blueprints here to build a ship. And let's see here. These are the big ships. But yeah, where it says like iron ingots 12,300, and it says 2 hours and 34 minutes. You can actually shorten this time and get rid of some of these by, if I go to the factory, right, and I take steel plates, right, and then let's go back into here. Okay, so if I take steel plates and just throw them in there, I mean, that chops off a bunch of that, and my time went down some. So I don't think that I actually want to make that ship, though. I want to make this small vessel. Small vessel. drone attack, no biggie. I think I actually want to do this one here. So yeah, look, my iron is almost done because of those steel plates that I put in there. And it's like 23 minutes. So, and that was like one stack of those. And then if I take like, say, some of those, some of these, actually, a little bit less of each. Take some of those, take a quarter stack of that. Let's try throwing that in my blueprint, or in my factory. So if I throw 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's just throw all of them in there. Okay, so that knocked that down a little ways. Let's see what this does. Throw those in there. Alright. Nice. Nice. Okay, so it's, as you can see, it's like slowly chiseling this away. But I don't have sathium. I don't have any of these deposits. Actually, I've got that. So I'm not actually going to be able to make that one, am I? Dang it. Jeez. That was the small vessel. That was that one. Yeah, I actually got to look because I don't have, I can't get sathium yet. So this one is basically the one that I'm going to have to make. I've got the iron ingots for it. I just need copper, cobalt, and silicon. So, copper, cobalt, silicone, and let's go ahead and man, I really don't want to use those on it though. I would much rather use components. Let's take some of these items here and see if there's anything that will knock the time down for me. Okay, there we go. Okay, that worked all of them actually. I need something that does copper and silicone. Okay, that does not. Okay, that does silicone, just silicone, so we'll go ahead and like that. And then I just need copper, right? So 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1 second. Because I did that with the actual items. So cool. That didn't take nothing at all, really. A bunch of junk parts that were just kind of sitting here, taking up space. So geez, that scared me. Whew. Okay, so geez, guys, I guess next episode we might be going to space. I don't think I'm gonna do it this episode. Just because I want to get like a an actual place to set my ship first. Okay, guys. So I had went ahead off camera, and well, actually it was on camera, but the footage was pretty bad. I built this hangar here to put our space shuttle in, but it was too small, and I got tired of messing with it. I recorded that part like 5 different times, and in between each time I went in and I made it a little bit bigger. But yep, I just said screw it, and I made the vehicle, and we have a spaceship now. So next episode we will be going to space. I already added fuel, ammo, oxygen, and fuel, or food rather, all to it. So it's good to go. It is ready to fly. I'm just going to leave it parked right there. I think my turret should protect it. But I really hope that you guys enjoy this episode. And I hope that you look forward to the next episode where we will venture to the moon. But yeah, if you did like it, please leave a like. If you didn't, please leave a dislike. And if you're not subscribed, if you would, please click on that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, and until next time, you guys take care of yourselves. Bye!